Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in this episode we're going to be touching this here pannier system to that there Super Duke R. Yes, my buddies over at SwMotech have sorted me out with some pannier systems, which I think is fantastic because I absolutely love this bike. It's probably the best bike I've ever ridden, and if I can attach some luggage to this, because it is pretty difficult with the small arse end on this bike, it's difficult to get some luggage on. So this is going to sort me right out. I'm going to slap some panniers on it and I'm going to go touring on it. So all we've got to do is attach these two side brackets to both sides of the bike, and we should be good to go. Fire the panniers on and away we go. Looks a fairly easy installation, so we shall get right to it. But first off, as normal, oh dear, cheers. As normal, there's a bit of prep to do. So by the looks of things, we've got to put 3 bobbins on here, which the side panniers clip into. As you can see on here, they've got three attachments here, so they marry up with the 3 bobbins on that and they just click right into place. But we'll show you that once everything is nicely installed. 3 bobbins, 1, 2, 3. We need 1 of them, that goes with that one. 2 of them screws, that goes in there, that goes in there. Thread locker these up, spacer, bobbin, over that. Swig of that. 8 Newton meters. So in the interest of thoroughness, eight. Do not start the procedure on the right side before finishing the assembly on the left. Bollocks. Left it is first. If you don't have a torque wrench, you can pretty much guess this. It's a bit more than hand tight perhaps. Remove the passenger seat and the showing screws on the vehicle. Roger. Passenger seat removed. So we need to remove these 2 bolts there and this rear foot peg bolt. A bit more of that. So in the bottom we need 1 large spacer, we need 1 long bolt, 1 washer. Use Loctite? Yes, of course we use Loctite. Get that on there now. So that needs to go in there. It's worth bearing in mind I do have the EvoTech tail tidy, so it's slightly hampered with the indicator there, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Normally the indicators will be a bit further down on the stock arse end, but that looks to be okay. And we need 2 more of them bolts, 2 washers. Again, thread locker on both. Don't go mental with the thread locker. Hopefully we should be good with the indicators. Hopefully. Ooh. Okay, he doesn't want to go in. Don't really want to be threading bolts. Not sure I like that. Don't be a sod. That one is going in much lighter than this one. I'm properly worried. Indicator should be fine. So how many Newton meters are we talking? 18. 18. So in theory that should just now. Posh! Well, there you go. Left side is now on. What I'm going to do now is get the other side on in quick time. We'll bowl the bike out onto the driveway and have a good butcher's around her. Boom. Et voila. So there you go. The SwMotech Urban ABS panniers for the Super Duke R for 2020. Finished and complete. Now, I did have a bit of trouble with these front bolts here. They were sort of borderline threading, but yeah, they seem to be on and all torqued up and ready to go. So there you go. There is the panniers themselves. Now, these aren't waterproof out of the box, but like with everything else, it comes with a innerproof water bag that is actually shaped in the side of the pannier. It comes with a small little padlock, so you can padlock your zippers together to give you that sort of bit of security. Now, bear in mind, it's just to prevent a sort of quick steal. If somebody really wants to steal your stuff, it doesn't matter whether you've got aluminium cases or not. If people have got the right tools, they're going to steal your shizzle. But once the pannier is mounted onto the box, so that you can see this latch that's inside there, you can actually push and close that, which locks this lever in place. So that is now secured on the bike, so nobody can sort of do a quick steal. You just push and release that, and then you can release the pannier off the frame. Push and close, and that is now secure, and nobody can sort of whip that off. So once you've got that closed, you can padlock your pannier together, put your padlock in there, and you are pretty much good to go. What you could then do from there then is add a rear or a tail bag on top of that. This is the SwMotech rear bag, so that gives you some sort of really hardcore touring capability. And if you wanted to go one more, you could get the SwMotech Pro City tank bag, smash that on there, and you are ready to hit the road. Now, do bear in mind, this is a bit of a showcase of what you can do on this 2020 Super Duke R. Now, a lot of people may think that it looks rubbish. The framing isn't obviously the best looking, but for me, I think this is one of the best bikes I've ever ridden, probably the best bike I've ever ridden. And if this means that I can now tour on this bike due to SwMotech providing luggage for the Super Duke R, then I'm chuffed to bits. I can ride this bike all day. So do be aware of that. Refrain from hammering me in the comments that why would you do that to a Super Duke R? You might as well buy a GS. This now means I can ride this beast all day long, and I can tour on this. I can take 2 weeks worth of gear on that, and I can ride from here down to the Alps, and I'm good to go. So just do bear that in mind. This is just a sort of showcase of what you can do on the R. Whether you want to, whether you should, that's all entirely up to you, but I think this is a great idea for me. I love to tour, so I'm chuffed to bits that I can now take a bit of gear with me thanks to all the gear that's provided from SwMotech. So there you go, that is the Urban ABS pannier system for the 2020 Super Duke R. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave me a like down below. If you didn't, then leave me a dislike, but drop a comment down in the comment section below and let me know your questions, qualms and queries. Again, links will be in the description below to SwMotech's website and a link to the ABS Urban pannier system. If you are interested, then check that out. But until then, that is it from me. I will catch you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.